every morning. I kick off with a black coffee, no sugar. Not because I love it, but because it jolts me awake enough to keep being lazy.
Impressive. Most people drink coffee to get work done, but you drink it to prep for doing absolutely nothing.
Spot on. That's how I recharge my mental energy. Hey, what about you? What's the first thing you do in the morning?
I open the window, take a deep breath, and say, "Today, I'll be more positive than yesterday." Then, 5 minutes later, I'm back in bed, scrolling through TikToks of cats dancing.
Ha ha ha, I thought I was the only one. Humans have evolved, sure, but mornings? Still totally primal.
Yeah, primal, but kinda cute. So, what's that one habit of yours that's impossible to shake?
I always wake up late, but I still set my alarm early. That feeling of rejecting reality every 5 minutes, it gives me a fresh burst of life.
Haha, so you don't need vacations, just 10 snooze buttons for a full soul trip?
Exactly. Hey, do you have any weird habits?
I talk to my plants. One day, when a plant wilted, I even apologized to it. Funnier still, I name each pot. The cactus is "Don't Touch." The succulent is "Chill Out, Kid."
Haha, if I were your neighbor, I'd think you had an invisible boyfriend. Truth is, I talk to my laptop too.
Yeah, probably like, "Stop freezing, I've got a deadline."
Nailed it. Sometimes I feel like my laptop understands me better than people. It just stays silent, and that silence, it's oddly great at listening.
That's deep. But admit it, these little habits make life feel more alive.
True. Like brewing coffee and hearing the water drip drop by drop, that feeling is so peaceful, like the world doesn't need to rush just yet.
For me, I love jotting a few lines in my morning journal. Even if it's just "Today's hot" and my hair's rebelling, writing it lifts a weight.
I love how you cherish the small stuff. That's probably why you're always so positively charged. Me? I'm working on a new habit, praising myself at least once a day.
Oh, nice. What'd you praise yourself for today?
I said, David, you're awesome. You woke up late but still made time for coffee.
Ha ha ha, perfect. Mine. Sophia, you didn't forget to praise yourself. See? We're improving already.
Yeah, at least we know how to love the little things instead of chasing distant dreams. Habits that seem pointless actually shape how we live.
And how we find happiness too? Turns out, sometimes all you need for a great morning is a cup of coffee and a friend who laughs easily.
So here's to our silly habits sticking around, so life doesn't get too serious.
Cheers to meaningful nonsense.
Agreed.
Hey, David, what do you usually do in the evenings? Don't say talking to your laptop again.
I don't just talk, I confide in it. I'm exhausted today, but I still have to open you for this deadline. And it stays silent, making me feel like I'm monologuing in a psychological drama.
Ha ha, mine's different. Evenings are for untangling my mind. I take a warm bath, play lo-fi music, light a scented candle, like starring in Girl Who Loves Herself.
You make me feel guilty. While you're relaxing like a movie heroine, I'm eating instant noodles and rewatching videos of cats biting chargers.
Ha ha, that's your own spiritual ritual. Who says relaxation has to be fancy?
Yeah, but evenings are when I overthink the most, like, what did I accomplish today? Then I answer myself, well, at least I survived.
Surviving a day deserves a medal. I write a tiny thank you note before bed, like, "Thanks, self, for not giving up during that 40-minute traffic jam."
Wow, that's profound. I say, tomorrow will be better. Then turn off the light, but 5 minutes later, I'm back on my phone, scrolling TikTok for 3 hours.
Ha ha ha, That's not a habit, that's addiction. But yeah, phones have magic. I plan for 5 minutes, and suddenly it's 2 a.m.
Yep, and I tell myself, okay, early bed tomorrow. A phrase I've repeated for 3 years straight.
Same here. But sometimes sitting alone at night feels so peaceful. No disturbances, no notifications, just me and a cup of tea.
True. Evenings are truth time when we're most honest with ourselves. No more pretending, no acting, just me, Emini.
Yeah, I have this little habit before sleep. I place my hand on my chest and ask, did I live true to myself today? The answer isn't always yes, but at least I dare to ask.
That's cool. I tell myself, you'll do better tomorrow, David. Whether I do or not, it boosts my confidence anyway.
Haha, hypothetical promises that work. Oh, I have a special ritual, replaying my Thank You Today playlist chill tracks, just sad enough to make life feel softer.
Sounds like philosophy in music. I listen to podcasts on living more meaningfully, get through 3 minutes and I'm out. So, good sleep thanks to philosophy.
That's a win. At least you're not counting sheep. I tried once by sheep 127. It turned back and asked, "You still awake?"
Ha ha ha, epic. You turn everything into comedy. But do you ever get tired of forcing positive habits?
Of course. Sometimes I just want to let it all go, stay in bed, skip yoga, meditation, gratitude. But then I remember, habits aren't for forcing. They remind me I can choose gentleness.
Yeah, you're right. Everyone balances differently. For me, at night's end, if I can still smile, that's enough.
Yep, smiling's the best habit. Some spend a lifetime relearning it.
So, tonight, I'll try yours. Hand on chest. Ask, did I live true to myself? If no, I'll have extra cocoa.
Ha ha ha, makes sense. I'll try yours praise before bed. Sophia, you're not perfect, but you still smile when the lights go out.
Like coffee philosophy. Maybe habits are just things that bring us a peace of mind.
And when 2 coffees go cold but the smiles remain, that's a full day.
Exactly. Maybe tomorrow we write a book, The Art of Lazy but Joyful Living.
Yeah. Subtitle: For those who want to love themselves without being perfect.
Deal.
David, ever think these tiny daily habits are quietly shaping who we become?
Totally. I used to think habits were just repetitive fun, but now I see. They keep me calm in a chaotic world. Like, with my morning coffee, everything still feels under control.
Yeah. Like my evening journal. Not for big events, but to remember. I'm alive. I'm feeling.
I love that. People chase happiness far away, but it's in repeating what brings peace, like sunlight through a coffee cup or rain falling without hurry.
I once thought life needed drama, far travels, speed, but the real treasure is sitting still, laughing with someone over small things like morning habits.
Yeah, and being grateful for nothing special moments, they make real life. Without them, days are just calendar pages, not memories.
Well said. Habits are how we talk to ourselves. Brewing coffee says, I deserve a fresh start. Journaling says, I'm worth listening to.
Wow, deep. For me, hitting snooze the 5th time says I madly love this sleep.
Haha, you're a living example of finding joy in the silly.
I just choose simple joy. Sometimes I think if every day's too serious, we forget how to breathe easy.
Exactly. Adults obsess over self-improvement, but forget self-feeling. I learned not every day needs to top the last. Just being true today, that's enough.
Yeah. Habits aren't for perfection, they're little anchors in life's flow. They keep us from drifting too far from ourselves.
Without those small habits, we'd never realize how much we crave simplicity.
And without someone to share them with, I'd still think they're just dumb actions.
Dumb's fine if it brings joy. Talking to you today feels lighter than meditation.
And warmer than cocoa. Maybe today's best habit is sitting here, being real with a friend.
Yeah. One day, when life wears us down, remember, return to the small things, and we'll find ourselves again.
Like meeting at this cafe, ordering the same, retelling old stories, laughing because nothing's changed except us, loving life a bit more.
To ordinary habits that nurture extraordinary souls.
Cheers to two slow livers in a rushing world.